Regardless if it's in a bottle or can, I'm going to be reviewing a beer today, guys. Oh, BC's Beer Reviews, BC's Beer Reviews, BC's Beer Reviews. Well, it's another episode of BC's Beer Reviews with your boy BC. Well, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do that double review. I've got the Hazy IPA by Wild Range, and I've got the regular Wild Range IPA. And these guys, it says Wild Range Brewing Company, but it's actually the Rock Wall Brewing Company out of Rochester, New York. Okay. Now, they've got a website on, or they've got a spot on Untapped for this beer, okay? The regular IPA. I've noticed that they don't have it on this one, I guess. They haven't updated the website for this beer yet, okay? So, if you guys see my previous episode on this beer here, okay, I'll probably be more focused on this beer than I will that beer, but I'll be definitely comparing the two. So, if you haven't seen the previous video, I'm going to give you a quickie on this beer. But if you want the full video on this one, just check the previous video. Alright? But I'll still try to give you the information. So, again, I couldn't really find much information other than what I could find online or on YouTube. So, I mean, there's probably half a dozen people on YouTube that's reviewed this particular brand of beer. I don't know. So, I know there's been quite a few people on Untapped that reviewed it. This one, So, well, let's dive into this beer here, okay? Now, this is the same as this. They're both a 6.9 APV, okay? Now, if memory serves me right, according to Untapped, Untapped, this is a 0 IBU, but somewhere I seen where it was like a 45. Okay. Now, this particular one is also a 6.9 APV, but this is a 65 IBU. Okay. Now, in some places I read on Untapped with this one, this is supposed to be like a Belgian style IPA, but it's more like an American IPA, from what I can gather. So, I'm expecting this one to be more hazier than this one, but we're going to find that out today. We're going to put that to the test. So, let's get to cracking. You know what? Let's start with this one first, since I did that one last week. So, okay, twist off tops. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, look at that, look at that. It's looking nice and clear on that one. Yeah, that one's nice and clean, highly carbonated too. Wow. That's crazy. See that? Now, from what I remember, the one that I did earlier in the week, this one's a lot clearer. Okay. Now, the head on here, I've got about 3 fingers worth of head on this boy. It looks highly carbonated, but it generally doesn't mean anything. It's looking nice, looking clear. Yeah, there's a bitterness. Citra to it. Citra, yeah. And like a maltiness to it as well. Okay. So that's this beer. Now, let's try this beer here. Okay. I'm glad I got 2 different style of cups so I can tell the difference of which is what. So, I'll be disappointed if this is both the same thing. Okay, now this one's, but looks like we're about to have the same thing here. This is clear too. This one's clear too. Getting about a little more than 2 fingers worth of head on here. Now this one seems be a little bit more clear than this one. Do I even got the right bottle here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I was afraid of that. Yeah. Same color. They look about the same. They looked about the same. So, but yeah. So let's go with taste. Okay, there we go. All right. This one seems to be a slight, just like a hair or two darker than this beer. Okay. So we get the same colored head. So grassiness for sure. Citra malt. Okay. This is really nice. This is really nice. Enjoying this one. Let's see how this bad boy tastes. Yeah. Okay. With it being a 65 IBU, it's not as bitter as I was expecting it to be. You know what I mean? And you're definitely getting grassiness off of it. Yeah, it's basically all you're getting off of this is from what I'm gathering. So, yeah. Um, that one's kind of a simple down beer. I mean, the carbonation's good. Enjoying it. The lacing on it's decent. I mean, it kind of lacking. It could be better. And get a little bit of sweetness out of it, from what I can tell. Definitely some bitterness. Yeah. Now let's try this one. Okay. Now, oh my god. You know, oh my god, I'm not getting nothing off of this. You know, I hate to say it, the only thing I can think of is why I'm not getting nothing off of this because it's the same thing. Okay, I can taste the difference on this one. Yeah, this one seems to be a little bit more smoother compared to that one. It really does. I just love how it just kind of goes down. Yeah, this is a total different. I mean, not like I guess a total different feel, but it's a different mouthfeel to this. It really is. And maybe it's just me, but this one's, yeah, they are different as far as taste goes. I'm actually liking this one a lot better than I am that one. Now, this one seems to have a higher IBU tasting to it. Now, if I had to say, I would say I'd switch the IBUs. This being a 45 and that being a 65. Okay. Maybe higher with this particular beer here. Okay. So, yeah. But out of the two, I actually like that one better because it seems to be a bit more bitter. Maybe date. But it's more bitter than this one here. This one seems to be sweeter. Now, there's times, I'm sure everybody could say this, but there's times where I like to have something that's a little bit more bitter. Sometimes I like to have something a little bit more sweet. Glad to see I know I can tell which is what and uh, pick which one I'm feeling that night. So, yeah. Well, I gave this one a 9 on my previous video. This one, would say I would have to give this one a yeah, this one seems to be a bit more watered down compared to this one. So I'm going to give this one an 8.25. The regular Wild Range IPA is a 8.25, and that's a 9. So, hey, good job, man. Hey, you almost had me there fool for a second. So, hey. So, like I've always said, hey, drink responsibly. Don't do the stupid. Peace out, brother man. Peace out, sister girl. And I'll check you out next time here on the next PC's Beer Reviews.